Good morning, it's Amber, your superhero stylist. It's September 1st, and it is just chock full of Marvel this week. And why? Because yesterday the stock market broke wide open with the announcement that Disney acquired Marvel Entertainment for something along the lines of $4 billion. So that's really all anybody's been talking about. Nobody's even talking about the comics right now. So with that big news, check out the coverage that I'll have at the Girls Entertainment Network. But moving on to 3 of the Marvel books that I picked up from last week, basically doing this real quick in a sort of buy, borrow, or pass type scenario. We'll start off with The Bad, which is once again another month of X-Force. This is issue 18, and while I admit that the book has dramatically improved, the story is finally moving in a linear fashion, so it's much easier to understand. We've got 2 writers, 2 artists, and still the book has no depth. I feel like it's really lacking in the dramatic tension that it should be. I mean, to be perfectly honest, spoilers of course here, there's a potential rape scene in here, and by the time you turn the page, it's like you've forgotten it because there's no impact whatsoever. And so even though I love the art and I appreciate the art, I don't think having the best blood splatters this side of, say, the superhero genre, anything outside of horror, I don't really think that great blood splattering is going to save this book. So X-Force is a pass in my opinion. I will pick up next month, and if it does not redeem itself by then, it is off my list. So moving on to kind of a borrow book that I felt was okay, not fantastic, just pretty good, was Dark Avengers, the Utopia crossover number 8. And that's kind of because I'm just not into this whole particular side crossover thing that's going on here with Utopia. It is, it's okay. Cyclops has this, secret plan that he's working on, and Emma Frost is, proving that she actually is loyal to the X-Men and not to Norman. So in that regard, it's okay. I would say borrow. The New Avengers, number 56. Now, whether or not you're a fan of Bendis, I happen to think that this was the best of the Marvel superhero books from last week. And it starts off, first of all, with fantastic girl kick-ass action on behalf of Mockingbird. Everybody else is completely depowered, and she picks up Cap's gun and Cap's shield, and she holds her own until she is actually forced to retreat, which is not a bad thing to at least stay alive. But then, you get into the heart of the story where Norman Osborn and his Avengers are also being severely threatened by Dr. Harrows and the Wrecking Crew. They prove to be such a substantial threat that, Norman's kind of hanging like a worm on a hook right now. And then there's sort of like a piece in the center about Parker Robbins and his quest with Loki. Now, there have been changes to Loki, and this female form of Loki, I just have to say, is absolutely magnificent. When she is in a panel, she's just captivating. It's an extraordinary character, and anybody who pulls that off, the belief that she can make all of your dreams come true, it's just that is dramatic, and there is pause when you read those panels, which you don't get out of X-Force. So that's why I think New Avengers is definitely a better choice from last week. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe before you log out, and don't forget that you can catch more coverage at Comic Hero News, Fan Central, Lord Shaper, Geek Syndicate, and of course my regular work over at Dynamic Forces and the Girls Entertainment Network.